Preparing to live and cleave. Lesson 1. A man shall leave his father and mother and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. Why do marriages fail? There are several reasons. Number 1, lack of intimacy. Number 2, differing marital values. Number 3, infidelity. Number 4, failure to celebrate differences. While the above reasons are substantive, there is one that is often neglected, and it is this: failure to prepare for marriage. Committees are set up to prepare for the wedding, but none is put in place to prepare the naive youngsters for the life after the wedding day. My prayer is that we make an effort to prepare those anticipating to get married. Your thoughts on this lesson, leave your comments below. I am yours truly, Skhumbuzo Dube. Preparing to live and cleave. Lesson 2. Why do marriages fail? There are 6 killer expectations. Number 1, we will never fight. Conflict-free marriages are either dying or dead because there could be one partner whose will is abused. Number 2, when I marry him or her, he or she will change. Marriage gives a sense of arrival and subsequently solidifies evil tendencies. Number 3, I will first live with him or her to prove his or her commitment. Cohabitation is a way of stealing commitment from the marriage altar. Number 4, marriage will deal with my challenges. The unresolved baggages that are brought into marriage will get complicated as each spouse is adjusting to married life. Number 5, happiness will be automatic. Just like any institution, nothing happens on its own. Couples must invest time into making each other happy. Number 6, the beauty of the wedding day is a pointer to brighter wedding days. Some young people have been left in debt trying to please wedding invitees. This has caused false starts in their married lives. My prayer is that we be mindful of these killer expectations. Your thoughts on this lesson, leave your comments below. I am yours truly, Skhumbuzo Dube. Preparing to live and cleave. Lesson 3. Why do marriages fail? Some of them do not have goals. Before committing your life to anyone, ask the following questions. Number 1, what do you aspire to achieve in the future? A goalless spouse will make your marriage joyless. Number 2, what are your plans on children? This informs you on the perspective that your prospective spouse has on having or not having children and raising them. Number 3, what are your plans in terms of caring for the extended family members? One of the causes of squabbles is the issue of caring for the in-laws. Settling this from the onset is important. My prayer is that we help our young people to have goals clear before committing themselves to marriage. Your thoughts on this lesson, leave your comments below. I am yours truly, Sikhumbuzo Dube. Preparing to live and cleave. Lesson 4. Why do marriages fail? Some of them ignore the 3 miracle working phrases. Before committing your life to anyone, master the following miracle working phrases. If you are finding it hard to use them, you may not be ready for marriage. Number 1. I am sorry. Marriage will not always be flawless. You may either hate or be hurt. Saying I'm sorry is a sign of strength that illumines your marital story. Number 2, thank you. One sign of a loveless marriage is a thankless spouse. Where love resides, thank yous are freely given. Always find creative ways to say thank you. Number 3, I love you. This should not be used as a tool to gain something or to get something to be done. It must not be a precursor of sexual intercourse. Let it flow naturally like breathing. My prayer is that our young and old people will use these miracle words for the betterment of families. Your thoughts on this lesson, leave your comments below. I am yours truly, Skhumbuzo Dube. Preparing to live and cleave. Lesson 5. Why do marriages fail?
Some of them ignore the premarital warning signals. Before committing your life to anyone, do not ignore the warning signs.
Better break the engagement before marriage than separate afterward, as many do. Letters to Young Lovers, page 52.
Be careful of the following warning signs. Number 1, potential batterer.
Living with whatever form of abuse in marriage is not healthy. If you are seeing signs of being violent before tying the knot, do not ignore them. You may be one of the domestic violence victims.
Number 2, potential cheater.
If your partner is cheating now, what will stop them from doing so when you are married?
Number 3, potential squanderer.
This is a person who is a spendthrift. Watch out for his or her spending patterns. If he or she is always concerned with present pleasure, red flag. If he or she is always borrowing money, red flag. If he or she likes to show off despite being broke, red flag. If his or her financial priorities are misplaced, red flag.
Our prayer is that our young people may not ignore the danger warning signs. Your thoughts on this lesson? Leave your comments below. I am yours truly, Soneni Dube.
And I'm Skhumbuzo Dube. Preparing to live and cleave. Lesson 6. Why do marriages fail? Some of them ignore the marital tripod stand. Before committing your life to anyone, ensure that all the 3 legs are functional.
Number 1, the marriage lubricant, communication. If he or she communicates poorly, marriage will not make him or her talk any better. If you want to bring happiness into marriage, enhance your communication skills. Like oil in a car, so is good communication in marriage. It lubricates the engine of marriage, making it last longer.
Number 2, the marriage engine, trust. If your partner is not trustworthy now, what will make them change when you are married? Albert Einstein said, "Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. Watch out for potential mistrust."
If he or she always says he or she is just a friend,
red flag.
if he or she always fails to keep his or her promises,
red flag.
if he or she likes to present an exaggerated picture about him or herself,
red flag.
if his or her association with the opposite sex is questionable,
red flag. Number 3, the marriage fuel, love. True love seeks out for the good of others. If you or your prospective spouse finds it hard to express love, the marriage vehicle will be running on empty.
Our prayer is that our young people may have their marriages anchored on the marital tripod stand, with communication as the lubricant, trust as the engine, and fueled by love. Your thoughts on this lesson? Leave your comments below. I am yours truly, Soneni Dube.
And I'm Skhumbuzo Dube. Preparing to live and cleave, lesson 7. Why do marriages fail? Some of them ignore the essential marital toolkit. Before committing your life to anyone, ensure that you have the essential marital toolkit.
Number 1. Investing in adequate premarital and postnuptial counseling.
Lawyers, doctors, engineers, teachers, nurses, builders, and other tradesmen and professionals invest their time in preparation for their vocation. It is said that young people enter into marriage without any preparation for a lifetime commitment.
Number 2. Checking red flags.
Ignoring the red flags will result in marital collapse.
Number 3. Having a clear vision of the union.
A goalless marriage will be joyless.
Number 4. Resolving baggages from the past life.
The unresolved baggages that are brought into marriage will get complicated as each spouse is adjusting to married life.
Number 5. Planning together for the future in terms of career pathways, wealth creation, and ambitions.
Planning together reduces the incidence of squabbles.
Number 6. Discussing about expectations.
Unmet expectations may ruin your marital joy. Do not assume that the other part knows what you expect in marriage.
Our prayer is that our young people may be well prepared before they live and cleave. I am yours truly, Soneni Dube.
And I'm Skhumbuzo Dube.
Your thoughts on this lesson? Leave your comments below.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.